Hello, everyone. I just wanted to come on and share something with you real quick that was on my mind. And I think that some of us need to know this. The difference between regrouping and rebounding. When you're in a toxic relationship, you know that relationship, I don't care how many years you've been in it, you know the relationship is toxic because all y'all do is argue. All y'all do is bicker and fight, or y'all may give each other the silent treatment. A lot of us will stay in a relationship like that is because we're afraid of what we're going to see. We're afraid of what we're going to feel. And what I mean by that is you're afraid of the feeling that you're going to feel, the hurt, the pain, the emptiness. You're afraid that you're going to see them with somebody else, and it may tear you up from the inside because the fact that y'all may have had years together and kids together. You never know, but it's all, you're always going to be afraid to let go because you're going to be afraid to let go of memories. I mean, just everything that comes along with a long-term relationship. And so we rather stay in a relationship like that instead of letting go and healing from it. We'll stay in it because we don't want to feel that hurt. We're not ready to feel that void. We're not ready to see them with nobody. We're not ready for the kids to ask questions or even go through. Or if you have kids, if you don't, we're just afraid of moving on to something new, trying something different. And so what we'll do is we'll hold on to a toxic relationship knowing that it's not going anywhere. And we're constantly hurting ourselves. But you don't know and realize that you're hurting already and you're going to hurt when you leave. So the best hurt is when you leave is because you can get by yourself and you can heal. Now this is where the rebound and regroup comes in at. You can heal properly when you regroup. And that means to be alone, get time with yourself, find out what your do's and don'ts is, raise some standards, set some boundaries, and just heal. Go out and learn about yourself all over again. Do things for yourself. Go shopping, get your hair done, get a new hairstyle, I don't know, buy some new clothes, work on your weight. Anything that's gonna perk you. Go take a class. Anything that's going to build you up, your self-esteem back up from the relationship that tore you down in the first place. That is a healthy way to heal. And meet new friends. When you go and like maybe sign up for new classes, go get gym memberships. You bound to meet new people, and so some of us meet new friends. We want to do things like that. Anything to build us up. That is healthy. You can move on in that relationship. I mean, you can move on by yourself and heal from that relationship. But a rebound is someone who will get out of a hurtful relationship, a toxic relationship, and take that same toxicity, if I could say it like that, toxicity, to a brand new relationship. And you're only getting in this relationship with this person because you're trying to get over the hurt in the last relationship. You don't want to feel the void. You don't want to feel like you're by yourself. You don't want to feel like, in case I see him with somebody or her with somebody, I'm gonna be with somebody and they ain't gonna see me by myself. And really, it's not really all about that. It's about self-respect, integrity, morals, values, and everything else. I've never been a type of person that when I got out of a relationship, a toxic relationship, which I was in, some years ago, I never got out of a relationship and hopped into another relationship. I've always took the time to cry it out. I healed that way. When the tears came, I let them fall. I didn't lie to myself. I didn't say it don't bother me. I was honest with myself. I said, this hurts. I would turn on music to cry so I could cry it all out and get it all out my system. And that's how I healed. I healed that way. I let the pain just flow, because eventually, I knew after, each day was going to get better and better. And it seemed like it was agony. It seemed like I was never going to get out of this. I never was going to get over this person. But I got up and I learned new things. I did things for myself. I did whatever I could. I went shopping. I tried new things. I went different places and out of town sometimes, just to make myself feel better so I can heal. And eventually, y'all, I'm telling y'all this because I healed. And what I did was I healed correctly. I healed correctly because I got time to know Reva. I got time to set boundaries. I got time to think about what I want for myself. What can I do that this don't happen next time in a relationship? And I knew I was going to go into another relationship one day because I'm not a bitter person. And I didn't leave out of that relationship holding bitterness. Even though they hurt me, even though they tore me down, I never left out of a relationship feeling bitter, because how dare I take it to another man and make him pay for what the last man has done. So that's wrong. Either way is what I'm saying. When you get out of a relationship that's toxic and you've been hurt and abused, regroup instead of rebound. Because the worst thing you could do is make a triangle by dragging an innocent man or a woman into your relationship, which may cause you to get hurt because you didn't hurt them. And then they may get hurt by either your ex coming at them and you didn't close that door right in the first place and move on, and you involved another innocent bystander. We got to be careful, y'all. We got to be careful not to be selfish and think about ourselves. Like, I don't want to hurt and I'm in pain, so I want to go out and cause somebody else's life. You're not saying that subconsciously, you're not thinking this, but this is what you're doing. I want to get over this pain, so I'm going to go grab somebody else and get in a relationship with them. And in your heart is still with the last person. That's selfish. That's selfish to do somebody like that. That's selfish to drag somebody in your circle. No, let me not circle. Your triangle, where you give them an opportunity to run back and forth from her to you. The little triangle, and it's wrong. And so the best thing that you could do is regroup and lean on God. The best way you know how, if you don't know him. I know him. So I know how to lean on God in relationships, past relationships, and things that hurt me. I know how to pray. I know how to get in tune. I know how to talk to God. I got myself in church services, and I'm talking about the past, y'all. This ain't no recent stuff. I'm just telling y'all from things I did in my past. I got in church. I got involved. I got not just in church. I got involved in things inside the church. I did a choir. I would go to fellowship meetings and meet different people. Being around the saints of God. I didn't involve myself with people that I knew that was connected to my last relationship, like their family, their friends, their circle. I didn't want to be around no one that knew him, because I didn't want to hear them telling me about what he was doing, or him coming back telling them, go say this to her, go tell her that, things that could hurt me. So shun the very appearance of evil is what I did. And I didn't go back into that. And that is the way I healed. So I'm telling you today, I don't know, this can help somebody. I don't know who's going through something, but when you're in a relationship, don't be afraid to let go of that toxic relationship just because you don't want to hurt. Because if you think about it, you're hurting anyway. You're hurting because of what they're doing to you. You're hurting because you're trying to hold on, and they rubbing things in your face, and they dogging you even more because they know you were afraid and a coward to leave them. You're hurting anyway. So you might as well leave and hurt, leave it all behind, and cry it out. Cry before the Lord. Get you a new circle of friends. Get to yourself healed. Take some classes. I don't know. Go shopping. Do something that's positive, that will raise your standards and set your boundaries for you. That way you are healing. And at the end of the day, things are going to turn around for you. It may hurt the first week, second week. It may even hurt for a month. But each day, I'm telling you, it gets better and better. It gets lighter and lighter. And before you know it, it's light at the end of your tunnel. You'll find yourself with a smile on your face because you done got up and you done got away from that spirit of negativity that was on that person, that self-sabotaged and got up off of you, because really they was feeling that in the first place about themselves. And so that was they was putting that on to you so that you can feel that the pain that they were punishing you with that, making you feel like you was nothing because they feel like they nothing. And so now if they come back in your life, and the only reason why they would want you back is because you built their ego up, crying over them and hurting over them. You know, they knew that they was doing you wrong. You ain't have to tell them I was good to you. I've been there for you, and I did this and I did that. They know you did all that for them, but they knew and always thought that you would never walk out. They thought that you would never leave them. And when you get that strength and walk away and turn your back, baby, I'm telling you, the power that you hold, I'm telling you, the integrity that you get back, the morals and the values that you instill back in yourself, I'm telling you, they will miss you like I don't know what, because they know that you was a good person. And not just miss, they will respect you. They will respect you. They may not ever tell you that, but they're going to respect you. They're going to respect you for walking out and standing up for yourself, keeping your sanity. They'll respect you even more because you did it in a nice way. You did it in a forgiving way. You forgave them. You know what? This ain't working. And you left without no drama. You didn't leave no doors open for them, but you left without no drama. You didn't go get your big brother. You didn't go get your daddy. You didn't go get your family. You didn't go tear up his stuff. You didn't go try to get him back. You didn't go try to get at the new woman that he was with. You didn't do none of that. You just left in silence. And that's the best way you can go, in silence. Somebody used to say, don't get mad and leave, just leave. That's the best way you can do it. That's the best way you heal. And that's what's called, I'm sorry, y'all. My mind is and thinks faster than my words. But that is what you call a rebound and a regroup. Always regroup. Always get to yourself. It's healthier. Don't involve nobody in your mess. Don't involve nobody in your confusion and then hurt that person. Just like why would you hurt the innocent person that you trying to get with? Do the same thing to him than what the last relationship the last relationship did to you. Why would you do that person like that? You know, so regroup, y'all. Regroup. And just be blessed. I just had to get that off my chest because I was thinking, I was just thinking about relationships and how people, do things and how people are subtle and they're evil and they're wicked and they got a bad. You be thinking they're in love with you, not really in love with you. They just playing mind games with you, and they're jealous of you secretly. They're jealous of your spunk. They're jealous of your ability to go out and shine amongst others. They're jealous of that. They're jealous of your empathy and your sympathy for others. They're jealous of how everybody else views you, because they're this mean, evil, wicked person in bitterness. They're jealous because you don't hold bitterness. They're jealous because, you got a way with people that they don't have a way with. They don't have an open and an insight of how to even reach somebody, but you can, with your heart. They're jealous of your heart, and your heart is, God gave you your heart. God gave you the ability to sympathize with somebody or reach out to people that has been hurt. You can't help it, but they'll sit back quietly. And then what they'll do is they'll hate you for it, but then they'll try to be you and mimic you at the same time. You got to be careful about people like this. They're called narcissists. That's what I wanted to say. Narcissists. Have a blessed day. In Jesus' name.